Bangladesh has sent a note to India for the return of its former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. What does all this entail? Why has it come now? And how does this affect the already visibly strained ties between the two nations since August this month? Now, in the last few days, Bangladesh has seen a lot of political activity. One of them is, of course, a lot of anti-India statements, a lot of anti-India, commentary that has come from certain political forces. The other thing is that there's also been a renewed demand to somehow try and get back Sheikh Hasina for what they believe is her crimes against humanity and make her accountable for the crackdown during the uprising or the agitation that took place, following which she, of course, fled the country. Now, in that context, of course, this has come, and this is, of course, something that many experts and many India-Bangladesh relationship watchers say that given that there has been talk about, the treatment of minorities in Bangladesh, the attacks on Hindus, something that India also has raised, in several forums. This is something that obviously is something that has led to concern in Bangladesh, and many also say that this could be one of the reasons why that by bringing the focus back on Sheikh Hasina, perhaps there is an attempt to move the focus away from the atrocities on minorities in Bangladesh. That's one point. But India in its position is very clear. Right now, India has not offered a comment on the note sent by Bangladesh, but India is very clear in the sense that it says that look, there is no comment at this point, but the relationship with Bangladesh, the entire gamut of the relationship, does not rest on one specific issue, and there are a lot of things at stake. Bilateral ties include waterways, include trade, include a lot of dependency on each other on several issues and several sectors and several factors. So pinning the relationship and pivoting it to one particular issue is not something that perhaps the bilateral relationship gains from and both India and Bangladesh gain from. So yes, there will be certain issues that will be niggling issues. This one is one such issue, but the Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri during his visit to Bangladesh also made it clear that there is a host of issues in that relationship, and overall there is a lot of positives. And while there may be niggling issues like what Bangladesh has raked up, the return of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, this is something that India will have to handle with diplomatic finesse, given the fact that this could be one of those issues that lead to further strains in the entire bilateral relationship. So that's where it stands right now. It is something that has come up. It is something that is now going to be in the public discourse, and perhaps it will be for some time the centerpiece of discussions, but largely there are a lot of other things at stake in the bilateral relationship, and those things are something that India is talking about. India is talking about a whole host of issues, the larger gamut, the region, the neighborhood, democracy, protection of minorities. All of these things are on the table. So obviously this one niggling issue is something that India at least will not allow it to derail the whole entire bilateral relationship. But obviously this is a diplomatic position that only will require a lot of finesse, a lot of articulation, and that is something that perhaps we will see in the coming few days. For now, there is no comment from India on this latest demand from Bangladesh. With camera person GD Shankar in Kolkata, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV. For more such videos, stay tuned to NDTV's YouTube channel, where we bring in the news with context and we go much beyond the headlines. Thank you for watching. Thank you.